Hey guys, I'm Dupree, and today I will be showing you several shots in pool that pool players hate to be faced with, but need to know how to shoot. So let's just say with this first option, we want to play position for the 9 into the corner, which we would need to just like draw back just a little bit for, and then we'd be perfect. But let's just say that we didn't do that. Let's just say we failed miserably, and we just kind of left our cue ball just like over there somewhere. So now we can't really back cut this. I went a little further than I wanted. Let's just say we ended up about here. So we wanted to play the 9 into this corner, but now we're either forced to bank it or play it into the side. I think most players would play it into the side because the 9 ball would naturally go this way, cue ball would naturally go this way, and then the two balls would be apart from each other, so it would be an easy safe if you miss. But definitely do not try to like back cut shots like these because of the automatic scratch. That is the only reason that we cannot shoot this into that corner, because even if we do, even if we don't like have the automatic scratch, your cue ball is still going to fly around the table. It's going to go bam, 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 and there's no telling which pocket it could drop into. So just don't try to back cut shots like these. Always just find your opening towards the side pocket. I know my side pockets are huge. I will get pocket reducers and then shoot these videos with pocket reducers so you guys cannot go insane in the comments section about how large my side pockets are. I know they're big and I need to get pocket reducers for them, so don't go all off at me. But now I'm just going to show you this shot from a few angles. Okay, so the next shot. Just keep in mind most of these shots usually come up on the last ball. Let's just say we were playing position for this 9 next, and we shot a shot like this and just left our cue ball on the rail. And this is probably one of the worst places to be, because now we have to kind of like raise the back of our cue, and we can't like get down on the line or we'll miscue. This is a shot that players typically just rush and make a mistake. So obviously since it's a harder shot, this is one we want to take our time on. People usually don't recognize this as a harder shot, but it is, because any amount of spin, like if you hit this cue ball with anything other than center, the cue ball will curve due to a masse, since we're elevating slightly. So just take your time on the shot, shoot it slowly, and make sure you're not putting any spin on the cue ball. Make sure, other than top spin, because you kind of need that. But left or right spin will automatically curve the cue ball. So if you need left or right, you have to compensate. You have to aim more to the left or more to the right of the object ball, depending on what kind of spin you're using. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out my video on deflection or aiming shots using side spin. Go check that out if you don't know what deflection is. But here's this shot from a few different angles. Another shot that pool players hate to shoot is when they have a ball frozen onto the point of a pocket, say the side pocket. So it's impossible to cut the ball in. But what we can do is compress the rail enough, make the rail kind of bend backward to where we force the 9 through the rail and send it into this side. So I'm going to have to get like kind of an above view on this shot so you can really see it, and I'm going to try to put it in slow motion. But all we're going to do is we're just going to hit really, really hard on this left side of the 9. It's going to drive it through the rail and push it into the pocket. So I'll see if the slow motion can get you to be able to see this rail compressing and then the 9 balls going through the rail and into that side from about this angle of cue ball. So here it is, I guess. Okay, so another awkward shot that pool players hate having to shoot. Spot shots. I'm gonna try to get this roughly on a spot. I don't have a sticker on my table, so this is roughly where the spot is. If there's a sticker on your middle of your table and you know where the spot is, just put a ball on that sticker. Usually when you break a 9 ball, the 9 ball stays near that sticker, not necessarily on it, because usually we have the 1 ball on it. Well, let's say we're trying to play a position from 4 to 9, and we just stop the cue ball right there. We leave ourselves what is called a spot shot, to where the 9 and the cue ball are pretty much in a straight line. There's a little bit of cut here, and the risk with this is like hitting off the cue ball and scratching into that corner. That is the main risk in this. This is why pool players hate this shot so much. You saw how that cue ball jogged that pocket. And it's pretty much, if we send the 9 anywhere in that direction, we're going to come close to that pocket. So we're not trying to make the 9 here. But you see how when we make it, we pretty much automatically scratch. That's what pool players hate so much about this. Because you pretty much always have to manipulate it with spin. So we're just going to have to shoot this lightly with a little bit of top spin or a little bit of back spin, whichever you prefer. We're going to have to shoot it real lightly and just kind of float the ball into the pocket. So when you see a pool player like, I remember watching, like if you ever watch the World Pool Series where they do the shootout, to when there's a tie, they give the opponents the hard shots that they have to make. And a spot shot is always one of them. So you know it's a difficult shot that pool players hate having to shoot. You never want to play position for a spot shot because that automatic scratch risk factor. So there's just a ton of things that play into spot shots because players really don't want to use any spin on any shots ever. We want basically center ball hits every shot, and you can't really do that with a spot shot. So that's what makes it so unattractive. Okay, so another shot that pool players do not really like to be faced with is when a ball is on the spot or close to the spot and the cue ball is like right here on the other side like that. I'm not entirely sure what makes this angle so hard to see. It kind of just is. I think when you get down with your chin over your cue, that both of your eyes really want to take focus on the shot. So when both of your eyes take focus, it makes it seem an angle that it's not. You either shoot too deep or too shallow at the shot. You never really find that middle. And a lot of players just tend to get down and just shoot it really fast. And obviously you never want to do that with any shot, but especially a shot like this when there's no really safe option. There's not really an easy safety in this situation. So I'm not going to spend much time on this. I'm just going to stress to you that you need to take more time on shots like this. Maybe take an extra practice stroke or two, get down and get back up, find your line and stuff like that. Take everything into consideration so you don't scratch in that corner or this side right here. So just take a few extra practice strokes. And just shoot it. When you have practice time, just run through these shots over and over and over again until they're really, really comfortable with you. So let's just move on to the next shot. Okay, so this last shot that I'm going to show you, very similar to the last one. We're not going to spend much time on it. Same concept, except now we're just going to kind of spin the cue ball away from the pocket point and the rail and kind of spin it back. We're going to use bottom inside now, so that it spins back. Aim slightly into the rail with bottom right. And the ball should go straight in. I kind of hit too hard, so we scratched, but we're just going to take another. Take it that bottom, spins bottom inside, spins the ball in. Just spins the cue ball away from this interfering rail. So that was it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, click that like button down below, and if you want to be notified when I post again, click that subscribe button and then the bell icon right next to it. That will just send you an email and a notification saying that I've uploaded a new video. So thank you guys so much for 7,300 subscribers. That is crazy. We're probably at 7,400 by the time this video gets uploaded. So thank you guys so much for that. Thank you guys for the amazing growth in this past month and a half. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope this video helped you become a better pool player.